Hi guys, my name's Rob. Welcome to video 10. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor and I don't have a license under ASIC. So I've just been reviewing the YouTube analytics and it's concluded that the most popular video that I've made so far was video 6. That's the one on DeFi or decentralized finance. So you guys obviously want to learn more about DeFi, so let's talk about DeFi. So to recap, DeFi stands for decentralized finance, and it's a broad word to describe anything to do with financial matters which are offered to customers in a decentralized way. So an example of a centralized financial system within Australia would be the big four banks such as ANZ, NAB, Westpac, Commonwealth. All of these banks are run by a CEO and a board of directors. So they would all sit down, they would have financial meetings to discuss whether to lower interest rates, raise interest rates. With DeFi, it's the complete opposite of this, where it's the broader market that makes the financial decisions and not a single centralized entity. So how does DeFi achieve all this? DeFi is based on blockchain technology. So you have a blockchain acting as a main layer, then running on top of that main layer are the financial platforms such as smart contracts or decentralized exchanges or DEXs. Also note that the main blockchain that provides most of the DeFi services is the Ethereum blockchain, and its currency is called ETH. Note also that the Ethereum blockchain was designed and its purpose was to support the DeFi industry. So what are the advantages of using DeFi and why use it at all? One of the main advantages are that it takes away the middleman or the third party and allows for true peer-to-peer methods of payment or true peer-to-peer ways of doing business. A real-world example of a peer-to-peer method of payment would be the vending machine. So here's a picture of a girl using a vending machine, and they always use this as an example of a smart contract, which is an example of DeFi, decentralized finance. So let's just say that she has inserted $2 into the machine. The machine is already pre-programmed to say only when $2 is inserted into the machine, then it will dispense some of these chips, and it will never deviate away from that. So if she only put in $1, well, she is not then fulfilling the contract and the machine will not dispense the chips. It only will dispense once $2 has been inserted. So when she did this, she didn't have to go through a bank or a lawyer. This is peer-to-peer method of doing business. So it's from her to the machine, no third party involved. This is exactly how a smart contract works running on top of a blockchain. So here's a simple picture of how a traditional contract works. So let's just say here we've got party A and party B here. Party A wants to buy a house off of party B, so A wants to buy the asset and B wants $100,000 for the house. So they draw up a contract, and to oversee the contract, to make sure that all the terms and conditions are met within the contract, there's a third party like a lawyer or a bank, and their job is to look through the contract essentially to make sure that these two don't screw each other, that party A definitely buys the house off of party B and party B gets the money that they're asking for the house. Only once the contract has been fulfilled and the third party is happy that it's been fulfilled, both party A and party B have met all their terms and conditions, then it will execute. And here is a picture of a smart contract. So same deal, you have party A wants to buy the house off of party B and party B wants $100,000 for the house. So the first thing they have to do is they've got to tokenize the house. They have to tokenize the asset. So what that means is party B will generate a cryptocurrency which is a representation of his house, and only when party A transfers the $100,000 to party B, then party B will transfer the cryptocurrency to party A, which is a representation of the house. And all of this is shown on the smart contract, and only when the terms and conditions are met, then it will go to execution. No third party involved, no real estate, no lawyer. It goes from smart contract to execution. Other advantages of DeFi is that it's non-custodial, meaning that you are in control of your assets at all times. An example of custodial finance would be a bank, where you are depositing your money into the bank on the basis of trust that the bank would take care of your money on your behalf. DeFi does not discriminate. It doesn't care where you come from or who you are. Anybody with an internet connection now has access to DeFi, and above all, DeFi is transparent. During the global financial crisis of 2009, one of the biggest problems was that nobody knew who owed what and to who. With DeFi, it's open source for everybody to see. So to summarise, DeFi works on top of a blockchain, and it removes the middleman. There's now no need for a third party. And the biggest blockchain with the most amount of DeFi projects running on top of it is the Ethereum blockchain.